Hey, Mo here from HotJet. Want to go over our 2012 model. We were working on this design about 18 months, 2 years. We wanted to enclose it with stainless steel and still have the same features and bells and whistles of a full-fledged unit. Took some engineering to get the cabinet just right so you can take off the panels. The heart of the unit right here is the 35 horsepower Vanguard. Again, to get at it, I want to kind of go over the whole unit. I'm also going to go over the operation and a little bit on safety on this unit. So, kind of a combo video. First, you've got access panel right here to start this unit up. So you've got access right here. You've got a throttle. You've got your choke. You've got your key. I'll leave the key on. Maybe not. That's annoying. That's to keep from old ladies running you over in the grocery store parking lots, which is going to happen anyway. So right here's your throttle on this unit. I'm going to actually turn it down because we'll actually turn this unit on here in a little bit, and we'll come back, we'll choke it. It's got good access. We got good airway right there to breathe on it. There's the breather for the engine. It's air cooled. Got a tach and hour meter, thermostat, and this unit has our remote control that we just love. It's got nozzle holders up here. You've got your chemical add right here, so you can actually inject your chemical right into the system as you're cleaning the sewer system. It's got a gauge right here, and you also got another panel you can lift up here for more access. So this is built to really get at, keep it out of the weather. Everything's stainless steel, excuse me. So that's the heart of the unit. These units, we're on our 17th year, 18th year of building all but identical to that style. So if somebody says, oh, we're new to hot water, better call us. You've got your oil change plugs down in here for the quick change. You can't quite see those from that angle. But that's the heart of the unit. I'll go into a little more detail on that. The trailer on this, if you want to take a look here, it's actually a 10K, 10,000 pound rated trailer. The deck's solid steel diamond plate. It has the breakaway. We use the 2 5/16 inch ball for safety. This unit's made to haul water to the job, and I like to tell people, do the math. The other manufacturers on the single axle trailers, I've heard it, and I'm hearing more about where they've hauled water out on the job and the trailers split right where the connection is for the where they hook on here, and the manufacturer said, we're not supposed to haul water to the job, so you're out jetting, making what, 150, 250 an hour, and you're out looking for water. We recommend having a trailer built for the job. Nobody's got a trailer like this in our industry, in this category, in this price category. On this clip, I want to go over the pump. For service, you've got your inlet and your outlets here. Inlets here on the bottom. You've got your hammer valve right here if your hose gets stuck. Got to hammer the valve a little. It's tight, that's good. That's to agitate your hose. And got your filters here. It's good to clean those out occasionally. Depending on your water source, you'll get rocks, all kinds of stuff. That really helps save the system on it. We triple V-belt drive this pump. We've just learned you got to use triple belt. It's actually rated up to 60 horse on triple belt, so it really gives it a cushion factor there. We like belt drive. It's smooth running, and you got that startup rather than direct drive or gear drive. Over the years, we just haven't had that good of luck. It'll burn up the pumps. Pumps run at half the RPM as a gear drive were of the engine. And we love that power plant. If you want the Kohler or another brand, let us know. But pretty much it's Vanguard or Kohler in the big power plants. Check out the size of the diesel plant, of the diesel tank and the gas tanks. These are really large. You can kind of see the engineering here. You've also got another outlet here if you want to hook another hose for wash down. right here if you don't want to use the other hose. It's got a large heater on it. This unit's engineered to run at, right at 150 to 165, depending on your incoming water temp. You know, if it's really cold water, it won't run that hot. But generally, when you're out doing lines, you don't want to be over 125. You know, that's pretty hot to the touch. But you can run this hot or cold. Of course, we recommend hot on the greasy lines. It's pretty well proven hot water works better than cold. This area here, you can put your roll around line jetter, or you can put a cable machine right here. We got some soap in here. This particular unit's going up to Elmendorf Air Force Base up in Alaska. So we're getting ready to go. I want to grab it and go through it real quick. You've got your strobe light, safety light. Check out these boxes. This one's got some the custom boxes. It's up there all lined. They don't leak. You might get just a touch leak, but boy, this seal works up good to protect your tools. We put the instructions on the remote control right here, which we'll go over in a minute. When you get your unit, first thing to do is go through the book. We include another book with that. And read this part first. It goes over safety operation, what was included in the build job, and on the remote it's got an extra remote control outline so you don't forget how to remote control. This unit strictly wrote remote control as well on it. It's also got the operational manual, your service manual, so keep track of when you change the oil and that. Kind of going through here. You know, depending on what you order, these accessories come with it. There's a remote control right there. This is actually a Swedish remote control. Swedes invented cell phones, so we've got a lot of faith in it. We've got a bunch out. They've been good. Comes with a cleaner nozzle, so when you're cleaning up after a job, extra O-rings, and extra fuel filter on the burner. That seems to be a common item that needs to be replaced. This unit has come with the Warthog nozzle, that's right here. And also the service kit. You know, we hear Warthog nozzles sold cheap price, but usually they don't include the service kit with it. And those, of course, aren't cheap either. Now, one real nice feature, these nozzles we have drilled for our units, and I'll put this up close, Freddie, if you want to take a look at that. It's got everything you need. It's got the clean out. It's got the nozzle clean out. It's got the nipple one, and the flusher, pipe cleaner, and a large pipe cleaner, a reverse pipe cleaner. So it's a nice complete set. We have those custom drilled. They're not cheap. There's some brands out there that are really cheap. These units also feature where you can really grab them with your wrench to tighten them down. You can kind of look at that. That's one thing we really like. So you can really get a grip on it to put these on. I get calls every day. People lost their nozzles because they didn't tighten them down, and that's a nice feature. So those are custom drilled. And we'll drill them to your elevation as well, because your output's determined by your elevation. So just kind of going through that. I'm going to put this back, put it away. Nice workbenches where they got to write invoices or service orders. All our units come with a tiger tail, the cones, and the pump out system. I don't know if I'll run that in this video or not. We'll see if we can beat the truck that's going to pick it up. And next shot, I'll go around the back and show that in. Thanks. One super feature I love, and you'll just learn to love it on our units. Yeah, the deck's a little bit bigger, but I'll tell you, we go above deck on our plumbing. We're not stuffing all the wires down below. If you have a problem, you blow a hose, which hoses do blow. Man, you can fix it. You can get right back on the job. You know, part of our goal was to build a better jetter, and the horror stories I've heard of how long people are down for and how long it takes to get service and how expensive the parts are, this unit's you know, going against all that. It's the solution. One thing you'll notice out here is on our plumbing for the antifreeze system. The antifreeze tank's right here, so you just flip the valve. It shows here on the flow the water valve coming in and the water going to the pump. You flip that valve, you're on antifreeze, then you run the machine and the whole antifreeze will go through everything, the pump, filters, up through the coil and back through your hose, and you shut it off and you're antifreezed. So I'll go through that again because that's really important. Right there, you're flowing water out of your tank. Now if you go and flip the valve, if you're ready to antifreeze and the unit's shut off, you flip this valve and that water is shut off. It's a three-way valve, and that's pulling out of your antifreeze tank. So that'll go through back to the end of your hose, and we'll show that. So that's really important. That'll antifreeze your heating coil, your pump, and back through to the end of your hose. The other tank there is for chemical, and that's for our Total C that we really recommend. It's a sewer conditioner. I'll go over that real quick, and we'll keep moving on. Thanks. Mo here from HotJet. I drank my lunch, so just call me in the afternoons. You get a better buy. No, not really. Hey, this is the unit that's going up to the Air Force Base. They want a monster reel in case they want to put like 600 feet on there. This has the arm on there as well, the adjustable arm. You can open. I should have said that. Drank my lunch. I don't do that anymore. Got kids. This you can set whichever angle. Right there you're locked in. So it's set straight back, or you can pull it out. If you're drawn in, you miss the hole a little bit. You don't have to move the whole big Mamusa hose reel. Pretty neat item. We got a lot of them out. It's nice to have. Then you preset that. This has got our thumb control. I'll show that real quick. I'm going to bring that Warthog nozzle up. Check my speed setting. We'll go a little slow. I'm kind of slow. I'm going to put a little tension on it. You can really speed that up if you want to just get it in and out really quick. The other side here we got a fill hose. They didn't want the fast fill. We can hook that up. The 2-inch line you hook onto a fire hose. No big deal on there. This one's got the 2-inch drain. You know that drain's on there. Plenty tight. Give you an idea of that. This is 100 feet of, actually 125 feet of Super Duty hose. Kink free. The old story, you don't want a kink in your hose. You got a pressure gauge back here. You got lighting. And it's pretty good. That's pretty good lighting. Well, I take out a plug here. I use some gap filler. You can see where it's flown over the edge of that pipe. We thought this would be a pretty good, excuse me, pretty good to eat. No, I mean pretty good to fill this pipe up. You can kind of see the clogs where it's spooged out the end. Let's see if this got enough power to take it out. Put the Warthog nozzle in the pipe. We're going to see if we can take out the last clog. And then ready, rev it up, and open the valve. You don't want to do that until you're in the pipe. Okay. Rev it up. Go back there. That's our package B. That's our new one. Thanks. All right. Here's our Alpha 1 3-in-1 Total C. This product's really a breakthrough in that it's a liquid. We combined our citrus, that we've been making over 2 decades. Our Bio 550 we've been making for 2 decades for the plumbing industry. And we put a touch of enzymes in it to activate it. I've never seen a better odor control product, and it truly conditions the drain because it'll leave some bacteria to control the odor, and it's a friendly bacteria, it's non-pathogenic, and it helps take the sludge out of the pipes. Dennis, our main man on detergent C, he handles all that with the customers. I do a little bit, but this is the Total C container here. We recommend putting it in straight because it dilutes 20-to-1 into the machine. The control on it's right up here. I recommend you open it just a touch. You want to turn it off. Wow, it's wide open. Hey, there you go. Wide open, empty it all out. I like to turn it on, maybe follow that around 1 full turn. That's kind of what I recommend. You can kind of play with it a little bit. You can turn on the machine, see how the soap comes out. I've got antifreeze in the main water tanks. This going up to Alaska. Otherwise, I'd do that. But great product. Man, I highly recommend it. Pretty good with tequila. Well, I shouldn't say that. No, don't drink it. Okay, if you got any questions, call any of us here. You got Dennis, Providence, me, I'm Mo. Freddie, if you speak a little Spanish, he speaks Spanish pretty good. Matt, if you got any questions on it, and thanks for your time. It's the #1 feature of this machine. Let's talk. Little improv here.
You know what?
Why are they selling faster than we can build them?
The feature is the hot water. Reason being, hot water is the great equalizer. I can do as good as or better than at 8.5 gallons a minute at hot water than you can with 17 gallons a minute at cold. Because this liquefies fats, oils, and greases. And it will do it, grease starts to melt about 110 degrees. So you only have to go 120, 130, and it's easy to cut through. You ask any housewife, what cleans better, hot or cold? And they'll tell you, hot water does it all. So why clean your lines with cold water? Hot water is much faster. If you have frozen lines, hot water goes through it quick, much faster. So bottom line is, the best feature of this unit, besides being well built, is the hot water feature. You're going to use less water to get as good as or better results. Beautiful unit. I love this unit.
Thanks, Dennis. Little last moonwalk.
Oh, one more tip? Okay, here we go.
That's pretty good, man. Thanks, Dennis. You're on.
Okay, I have to show Mo to moonwalk. Here we go. It's a step, bend, step. Okay, step, bend, step, bend, step, bend. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It's